Yo, it is I, Lovestar Jones. We are back with episode 4 of Spatial Deformity. Today's episode will be about thinking and how my mind works, in one inflection that is. So, to kick us off, I'm gonna do a little bit of a freestyle, as I hold a nice pose that I like to do sometimes. Ah yes, it seems you have entered the dungeon with someone who cares not what his name is, only what he emits in truth, only what I impart on you, only that I know I am, and not you. So, to conclude, please remove yourself from my space. I came through. I'm not outer. You're in the place. I'm not stuck. What? In the what? You can't cook. Meanwhile, I got the broccoli and mushrooms. Shout out to Quest Love. It wasn't just scrubs. I pulled up. You had just scrubs. What? I have the worth. Feel like Jay. The meek shall inherit the earth with vicious swordplay of a lyrical nature from my way. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all can't stand right here. Rest in peace, Doom. All right, so this episode is about thinking, and it is about the way in which, or one of the ways in which I think. And what I like to say is, I make up words all the time, but what I like to say is that I get big sklottles for little sklootles. And sklottle and sklootl are made up words. But what that means is I get big things for little things. So my ideas will kind of sometimes play out in my head in like a almost like it's written out, like a play, like a scene, right? Or something like that. And this has happened to me in the past, and I believe these things to be true wholeheartedly, and I acted on these things, and that's gotten me into bad situations. But what I've learned is that we don't think things for nothing. And while there is a certain level of moving through and figuring out what works for you, there is definitely value in what we think. It's not all just poppycock, you know? It's not. So what I've found is that everything is connected. We are all, and everything is trying to help everything be the best version of itself at all times. And that stems out to your thought. So with that being the case, I believe it is imperative to explore your thought and to know what feels true and what rings true to you about it. And now what it may not be imperative to do for your particular disposition, whoever you may be, as we are all different, is to automatically value every thought, or or value the thoughts that are that way, because maybe your thinking, when it presents that way, is not of a good way. This is just all I have to say. This is just a suggestion of what to do when a thought presents itself and seems very pressing and you don't know what to do. And it may be that it's not even meant to show you anything bad about who it's seeming to show you something bad about. Maybe it's meant to show you something else, like something you need to learn about yourself, or something bad about another person. And maybe it's like you're sensing a vibe, an energy when you're around them. So you're in the, you know what I'm saying, like whatever's connecting you is trying to let you know something. Now, this is not me saying all thoughts are going to necessarily lead to roads of 100% truth. It's just saying it may not even be I'm gonna give you a great example, right? So let's say I had a friend in my life. I was having thoughts about this friend that were insane, quite frankly insane. But I had to learn that's just how I think, and that there was something to address within that. Now, within the context of the particular situation, it was just that we needed not be in each other's space. But that was revealed to be true over time, but was thought to be not true at certain increments during the getting to of that endpoint. So all I'm saying is, I had that thought way before way before all the occurrences that occurred. So that's not me saying like everything I thought was true at that time, but it's just saying like there did happen to be some truth, and it was a strong thinking. So I'm basically just saying explore your thoughts as there may be little nuggets, because maybe if I'd have plucked out that nugget in the correct way, things would not things in stupid or anything, but like, you know, it could have ended different. Maybe even with us still being cool. Maybe it was just that we need to not be in each other's space. So I would have figured out we're just different kinds of people. Because now I almost wish I didn't do what I had did, because it's like it's almost getting like weird to really exclude someone by like trying to exclude them from my life. Just because like it's almost like it just don't. I don't know what it's like. I don't have the right way to word that yet. That'll be for another episode. But all I have to say, big things for little things. And also in terms of that also applies if you want something in life. You may have a big version of what it could be, but maybe a small version suits more for your soul. So accept things as they come and don't try to sizeify them. Accept more so the energetic presence of what is best for your being, and that will bring you peace and love. But yeah, these thoughts aren't like, it's not you're not crazy, bro. It's about learning how to maneuver your brain. That's all it is. It's about learning how to maneuver how you think. Now, you may bump your head at times and things may happen. I bumped my head plenty of times. You see these are bumps. These are bumps on my head, man. Bumps on my head. I didn't bump my head so many times. They don't matter. You gonna bump it. You gonna bump it now. That bumping gonna happen. Anyways, you just gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, man. And don't see yourself as weird. See yourself as awesome. We're all infinitely awesome, and none of us are here to be a bad thing. Nobody's here to be a bad thing. You can always choose to be a good thing, which is a good thing. So, we shall conclude on a freestyle. Where I hold the pose. Hold on. I'm gonna look like I just did jujitsu from fucking Naruto. Oh yeah, watch Naruto like that. I'm gonna do this one. So, whew, the songbird has arrived. In an intricate manner, I have a true rhyming supply. I stand to exude what can make people move, not from a selfish point of view, but from what needs to be said. When a gun is pointed at you, what goes through your head? Words that don't need to be said, I would suppose. The guy with the flows. I'm cracking toes. It's a Mortal Kombat finisher. You're sloppy like Joe's. I went to Saint. Do you understand I'm Shaquille in the paint? Let's keep it frank. Yo, it's not GTA. So, I'm gonna be Aaron and keep hanking it While you caring about being a Karen, I'm cantankerous and staring at what you blaring like staying at a pharaoh's height. So, I told your arrow to take a hike. I caught it and reversed it. I'm a sparrow in flight. Pero, I'm really a caballero. I don't care if they stare though. I need love. And right there. All right, episode 4. Peace.
Yeah. Yo, it never goes beyond true. Sometimes you gotta reboot, recoup.